know what you're trying to do.
I'm trying to free your mind.
In the mountains bordering China and Tibet, archaeologists came across an underground network of tunnels, caves, and caverns that seemed to have been artificially excavated, leaving smooth glazed walls suggesting some immense heat had been used. They claimed that within this strange subterranean world they had found pictograms carved into the walls which depicted star systems, the sun and the moon, and even more bizarrely, graves that supposedly held the remains of tiny humanoids measuring about 4 feet tall and with oversized heads. Perhaps even stranger were the objects they found half buried in the earth all around them. The objects in question were a series of over 700 perfectly circular discs measuring up to a foot across and which were said to have 2 grooves that emanated out from a perfectly round hole in the center to form a double spiral. Within the spirals were claimed to be minuscule hieroglyphics of an unknown type, so small that they were barely visible to the naked eye, and which required a magnifying glass to make out in any significant detail. Although this would have been seen as a monumental discovery, the discs allegedly found themselves locked away until Chinese archaeologists supposedly took a look at them, and the story would get even more bizarre still. After careful analysis of the discs, one archaeologist claimed that he had actually managed to decipher them and that they told an epic tale and often tragic tale of visitors from the stars. The discs spoke of a spaceship that had crashed into the mountains carrying a contingent of alien beings called the Dropa. The crash smashed the ship beyond their ability to repair, and so these mysterious beings had been forced to find refuge in the mountains and adapt to life on Earth, creating the tunnels and caverns in the process. The discs even supposedly give the harrowing account of some of these Dropa being mercilessly slaughtered by the Han Chinese. According to some accounts, the archaeologist was even forbidden from even talking about the discs. It is unclear what happened to what have come to be known as the Dropa discs. After this, the archaeologist allegedly fled China to Japan, where he vanished into obscurity.